It was coming at me, though.
You're gonna tap the shit out of him.
The guy was coming at me crazy.
What? Wait, take a picture right now. Matt.
On this team, we fight for that inch. On this team, we tear ourselves and everyone else around us to pieces for that inch.
Coming in at 320 kilobytes per second, it's time for MattieC's Sports for you and me.
All right, everybody. MattieC Sports for you and me. I got my boy here. Been my boy since day one in the MMA game. Lionel Boogz Young. Now,
how about the cooking Boogz? You know what I mean? Because I chefed up some sriracha last time. So
burn the kitchen down. Remember, burn the kitchen down.
Burn the kitchen with Boogz. I burnt the motherfucking kitchen down.
Made his own.
We doing a little weight cutting, you know what I mean?
Yeah, how is your training been going for this fight? I know it's been short notice and stuff, as most know around here.
Yeah, they don't care. They won't appreciate the performance I'm gonna put on. But it was short notice. It's going great. It's going great. Fabulous. I'm always in sort of like substantial shape. So, you know, to say that I won't be in the best shape of my life is like an understatement. I apologize, guys. Like I said, y'all are cooking with me. You know, Chef Boogz.
Chef Boogz.
Chef Boogz today.
So you got to fight in combat at. All right, everybody, we're back with Boogz the chef. So I think you took some lessons from Will Smith's sriracha. So tell me about that fight before we talk about Combat FC.
Yeah, man. We work, young boy. So, you know, got a little chef now we about to do right now. Get to cooking. And get ready for a new victim, man, you know? Same old same.
So when you fought Will, I mean, what was it like? Go through with Will. How did you feel with your game? Do you feel like your game plan was spot on, or was there stuff you wanted to change during that fight?
I don't really feel like I had a chance to even make those types of choices or decisions, man. I went in there, I went aggressive. Like my coach always tells me, he says, when you're aggressive, boy, you something to deal with. And I see what he's talking about after that last performance, man. I came aggressive, and he broke to my will. Always what you want, you know?
Well, that was the knockout heard around the world that night, because that boy did not know what to do after that. And he was on Cage Titans Table Talk talking about how he was disappointed and the record system and, as a fighter like yourself, do you feel like the records matter
Is that what say that again?
with like, your record, say, like, does it really affect or matter to you what your record is?
I think that matters more to the people selling the fight. I think it doesn't matter to me. Because that's like saying that this kid who just learned some shit and he fights a few tomato cans as good as me. But that's how you feel, man. Because like there's some fighters that jump in weight class to beat their ass because it's easy money. But then there's some people that's actually good at it. So to put that whole aspect in, then is different. So I really can't say that 100%. The people, these records matter. Like that's to each person. That's to the promoter. You know what I mean? There's good fighters that have bad records, and there's good fighters that fight killers, and there's fighters that fighting bums and getting an easy way in. So, I think you're seeing that more and more as you watch fighters go to UFC and shit happens. So I don't really put that on, more like the ranking system. It is what it is. I would say you take talent over whatever the record is. If you know this person's talented and put on a good fight, why not give them the proper due that they deserve? But then again, it's a sport and it's a business. So I can see it from both point of view.
Well, by your recent fights, your whole game has just improved every time you fought. Even in the L with Joe Penafiel, but winning against Pat Gilbride, winning against Andres Rodriguez. And Rodriguez, you really showed, I feel, a different style of you. Like you really were determined and, had a good fight that night. I was more impressed with that than Joe's fight. And I know you've had, different bouts, like, the difficult thing was having such a layoff with Bruno. I mean, was that something that really was in your head when you fought Will? Like just thinking about what was going on with, waiting so long because of what happened with Bruno?
I think that was part of it, but sometimes I feel like there's just levels to it. There's certain people that's like just they're their time's coming. Like when I came up, I was fighting a lot of wrestlers, man, and these wrestlers were good when I was coming up. So not to take nothing from them, but the kids I'm fighting now are more well-rounded MMA fighters. So I'm not saying I think it makes it easier, but it's definitely not making it more complicated.
I hear you, but going into this, and I think this is a great fight for you. And Chris Disonell, another one who was supposed to fight the party, Joe Penafiel. Stuff came up and all that. Now you stand up and fight against him. I know you're excited for all your fights, but is this one a little bit more special?
I would tell you it's gonna be business. It's gonna be business. I don't want to really look at it and be like, hey, this guy was supposed to fight the party, he's the party. I don't like doing that. I used to die in fights. He's himself. This fight's what it is with him. It's not with the party. It's not with the cage fighting. It has nothing to do with that. So I separate it for what it is. You know what I mean? He's a great opportunity for me in my career. For the fact that I could show the world if I could take him out after fighting him on short notice, I feel like that would put me in a better position to make some more money and to get exposure. Being on UFC Fight Pass, I never got that privilege before, so I really want to take advantage of that opportunity. there's a lot of things I look at with it. I wish I had more time, but then again, we're in the business where you got to show now. So I don't mind that. I embrace it. I run to it. I wake up every day for it, so.
Now,
I know I'm ready for him. I hope he's ready for me because I'm different from any guy who's supposed to fight. I'm different from Rico DiShulo. I'm real different from everybody out here. After this is over, man, I'm letting everybody know, man, they all on notice. Like, I feel fine wherever I'm at. And I'm going to just put it like that. Doesn't matter.
And so I know you've been to Shriners Auditorium before. Does that place rock or what? Or is it like a small venue?
I only fought there once in my career. I didn't do that well there, but it was early in my career. So I would love to go there and at least even the record up to 1-1 there. I see people, man. I see the moment. I'm a bit more veteran, so I haven't gotten to those areas in a while, a long time in my career, to where I think about people that worry about the crowd. So I don't start that now.
And you got to tell me what you're cooking, bro. You got to tell me. I don't know what it is. You keep mastering up your chef life. I got to know what it is.
So because I'm under my calorie count today, last time I get to have steak. Need me some steak.
Made you some steak. All right.
Give me some steak.
It's good. And you know what? It's good you're not fighting before Thanksgiving, because the interviews we've had, you've talked about a plethora of food that is at your house, and you're just watching that shit like damn, like.
I'll be honest with you, man. Everything go good with this fight. We're planning on taking something that's gonna be big, man. And everything goes good.
It's you and Hassan Graham that tell me about the bomb Thanksgivings y'all have, and I'm like, damn, you guys come prepared.
I don't know. Depending on how this fight goes, that's how my Thanksgiving is gonna go. If the fight goes a weird way, man, I get to suit up for Thanksgiving, which is cool. But being that I feel like it's not gonna go that way, I feel like I'm very much prepared for a fighter like this. I feel like he's gonna have more problems with me, especially his head movement and doing all that. Very much, I could switch it on a dime. I could switch from boxing to go to straight tie. So I think that's going to be very scary for him, and I could really kick him, and I could really end it with a head kick from the fights I see, like the repetitive fights I see. And I do like a lot of, I wouldn't say I do a lot of film study, but.
Well, my thing is, man, I've seen your hands when in the cage numerous times, and you got fucking like Roberto Duran hands. Like, your punches hurt. I've seen it. I've seen that shit when you throw it. I mean, is boxing a big part of your game?
Say that again?
Is boxing a big part of your arsenal? Like,
I think I got hands.
I told you, man, you hit hard. I've seen it.
I think I got hands, man, but I wouldn't say I'm a boxer, but I like to say I like to throw my hands. If motherfucker want to trade, I'm not going to shy away from a trade off. Never will, never have, never will. But then again, it's MMA, so I always use that margin of error that you can take them down or do other stuff. And being that I feel like I'm going to not be the big guy, but more equipped for this type of fight, I think it's going to go good. I think I'm going to be around my walking weight when it comes to cage time, probably around like 168, 170. Planning on having no problems, moving good. When I'm in camp, the last few weeks, I always feel dead. I always feel dead during the weight cut. That's just naturally how I feel. But come fight night, as long as there's no problem with the weight cut, I think goes good. I usually get in there as a little mini destroyer, man. When I went to fight Will Sriracha, I went back in. I got in the cage at about 168, 178, 168, 167. And yeah, and I like kind of tanked through. I really thought he was going to be like size and strength, and nah, I felt no problems. So I'm ready for what this kid got. I heard he got wrestling, seen some grappling shit. I seen some highlight tapes. Then again, it's all against competition. Now I look at that, I would do the same shit. So there's not really something that I'm looking at. It's like, oh, look what you did to do. Even Will Smith, like, I don't really see it as impressive.
Just another day in the office.
Basically, like I go against animals, and like I'm constantly going against my coach. And to me, my coach is my coach Avi is like my hardest opponent, and he's harder than 90% of these guys out here. So like
he is badass too.
If I could stay up with him, if I could move with him, if I could, get some shots in on him and be effective with him, that shows me that I could be effective with anybody around here. They're not gonna be moving the same. This kid moves a lot like my coach, so I really like the looks I get. So I really like this fight, to be honest with you. I think I'm the type of person that smiles on fights like this. And being on a Friday night, I haven't fought on a Friday night in a long time, so that's gonna be a little different for me. I'm kind of amped for that.
I'm excited to take a day off on a Friday to go see a fight. Never mind. Gotta go see my homie Boogz fight. It's always guaranteed entertainment.
Bro, I already know that this fight is gonna be crazy. And this kid, he tries to like wear you down later in the rounds and throws heavy. I figure he's gonna throw heavy. That's what's up. Everybody throws heavy. Just can you keep throwing heavy when somebody else is throwing heavy? I'm not shy.
Be consistent. Yeah. Be consistent for a big amount of time.
And I'm gonna be a bully. So I'm not gonna shy away. I'm gonna try and be a bully. I'm gonna throw my knees. I'm gonna throw my elbows. I'm gonna make you have to use your wrestling if you have it. And I'm gonna make you work for every take. I'm gonna try and like bloody your face every second I get. And take every advantage I have. So that's just the type of person I am. Not too many people can say they out here and they really like that. I'm really like that. So, in New England, after I'm done with this gig, let's go. We could run a few names. You name it, let's run it. A lot of people sitting around Peter Barrett. I would take the fight. You know what I mean? I'm one of the people. I'm petty, so I would take the fight. So I'm just letting everybody know, man. We're gonna end this year hard. We're gonna end this year violent, and kids the next one up. So we gotta take care. Wow. We gotta take care.
Wow, and I like both y'all. So that's a big one.
Yeah, I would do that with Pete. I would run that back. I've yet to have a part 2 with somebody. I thought it was gonna be a party, which would have been like way cooler. But I'll do a part 2 with Pete.
Yeah, because you were his pro debut, right? Yeah, you were his first pro debut.
Yeah, I was. I don't really want to talk about that. That's a real sour subject, man. Because like I didn't have like the team and the support system I had now. I don't like downgrading or down talking people, but I had a real bad support team, man, and a real bad coach at the time. And yeah, it is what it is, man. You lose one when you have, and we was training together, and he used to get like the better of me sometimes, but he was one of the people that he really didn't have like the greatest technique. He just hit hard. He was just one of the guys. So after a few years, everybody hits hard. So I'll run that back. I'll run that bitch back. But first off, let's get through this. And then after that, man, you see what's left in the horizon. I personally want to get away from here. I feel like my whole talent is being used up here. I want to like fight other places, so I might try and fight out of state. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do, but I know I'm gonna fucking try and put a fucking national on this fucking kid, and then after that, it's tits, baby. It's tits.
Well, we were both talking, and we talked to the same people somewhat. We talked to the boys and girls down in Alabama who fight B2. That's a spot. That's Louisiana.
I gotta go out there and visit them, man. I definitely gotta go out there and visit my guys in Spartan. Them motherfuckers, SBG, Alabama, Spartan, them boys is tough.
Yo, they be on Cobra Kai now, bro.
Yeah, they've been on that though. I knew they was on it, man. I was telling me about it. I'm like, what? They was telling me all about it. I'm like, that's just that. But you know, that's lit, man. That's lit. That's a good system they have down there, man. They got a system built for success.
Absolutely. And it's always rocking when Arthur comes up here.
Mm-hmm. Arthur, that's a Brody. I gotta go down and train with him soon, man.
Shout out to Arthur. You owe me shirts. You owe me every merch that you have up down in Alabama. So hook it up.
Word.
And if you don't know by now, Lionel's got his own fight card poster. Well, this isn't the poster, but that's him right there. And he's on the bottom. So you see him on the poster twice. So
they showed me love that time. Case High showed me love. I appreciate it for that. I appreciate it for that.
So we pretty much
I actually want to be honest with you. I seen the fight between Nate and Carlos. Oh man, I would love to fight either one of them. I think that would be entertaining. I think either one of those to me would be entertaining. I think that would be an entertaining fight right there. I know a lot of people I would be entertaining fight with, man. I would love to get the opportunity to dance with a few people, man. If not, you know, no love lost. But you know.
Well, you gonna
see me now, you're gonna see me later. Because if you can't beat me, you go to the UFC, man. You know, I'm just saying. So if you feel like you can get that dub, come get this dub, man. I got a few of you motherfuckers on the list.
Well, the good thing is that you have an awesome team down at Citadel. You got Xavier, you got Eric, you got a lineup of killers like Jadafor. You
I got a team. The biggest thing is I got a team that love me, man. That really want to see me do good. They love me. That's the best part about it.
Shout out to Citadel, because that's a family right there.
It's definitely a family vibe over there.
And thank you for welcoming me to your gym, because it was cool as hell.
Hey, baby.
So, Boogz, I can't thank you enough for always coming on the show, getting some laughs in. This is my first cooking show, so props to that.
You know, I can't show y'all how it came out, because then, you know what I mean, my coach and everybody be on me like, yo, whoop, whoop. You know what I mean? I can't do all that, but just know you was cooking with Boogz. Bada bing, bada boom.
And he loves salt. Look on the left of your screen. He loves it.
Salt never left that screen, though. Just let y'all know. It never left there. It stayed right there.
It's the secret. So, everybody, if you don't know, Boogz508, and that's his Instagram. And where else, Lionel? Where else can they find you?
Basically, man, hit up the Instagram, Boogz508. I believe Boogz508 is the TikTok. Facebook is Lionel Boogz Young. Snapchat. Snapchat's a lot, man. I don't want all y'all on that. But yeah, Snapchat, I'm liable to do anything, man. I can't let all y'all on Snapchat. But yeah, hit me up, follow my shit. It's gonna be entertaining, fireworks, I promise you.
And everybody, please, Combat FC, October 21st, Wilmington, Mass, Shriners Auditorium. Right here, this guy is going to put on some fireworks.
Hit me up for tickets, man.
Yeah, hit Lionel up for tickets. Everybody in New England's probably gonna do it. And I'm not interviewing or doing interviews this time. I'm spectating this fight for my boy right here. So it's on, motherfuckers. It's on.
Let's go, baby.
So this is MattieC Sports, Lionel Boogz Young. Get it, and everybody have a good night.
Thanks for watching MattieC Sports for you and me. Make sure to follow Matty Cameron on Twitter at MattCameron23 or follow him on Instagram at MattieC23 or subscribe to his YouTube channel, MattieC Sports for you and me. Once again, thanks for watching.